What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out some Jeffree Star Cosmetics base products. We got the concealer and we got the setting powder. So yeah, if you guys want to get ready with me while I try out some Jeffree Star Cosmetics, then just keep watching. Okay, when I first heard that Jeffree Star was coming out with a concealer and a powder, I was so excited. So when I think Jeffree Star, I get a lot of emotions. But when it comes to makeup, I think he is brutally honest and blunt and real, and that's what I love. So when he was coming out with some base products, I got so excited because normally the products he approves on his channel are products that I genuinely love. Okay, so before I dive into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I'm just gonna put some foundation on my face really quickly, right? So I'm just gonna be dabbing this on my face and then just going in with my Juno sponge. I think I'm most curious about the concealer because he is claiming that this concealer is creaseless, and I definitely have some smile wrinkles around my eyes. I have yet to find a concealer that is 100% crease proof, so when he's saying it's creaseless, I feel like your skin just doesn't work that way. Like if you have a wrinkle, it's gonna be very hard to find products that will literally hide the wrinkle. I've never tried Jeffree's products before, but my friend has tried them and she really loves them. All right, moving on to concealer. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. So this is the Magic Star Liquid Concealer. It retails for $22, which isn't terrible for a concealer. So I decided to pick up this shade C2, which is for fair skin with neutral undertones. Now I wanted to mostly use this like under my eyes, and I'm typically a light shade, fairly light shade. So I wanted to go a little light with this. I will say the packaging is really pretty. Okay, let's see this. Ooh, this is like a magic fairy wand. It looks like something that would come out of like a Barbie movie or something. And oh, I have heard about this star on the top right here. Now I will say that's actually pretty sharp. He said it was like good quality, so I was expecting like solid quality. I feel like this piece right here, this gold piece with like the pink stars on it, I feel like that's slightly cheap, but overall this like diamond part, the little star part at the top, it feels like a really nice acrylic or like high-end plastic or something. When it comes to me, I'm not into like this crazy packaging like at all. Like I rather prefer like sleek, really nice classic looking packaging. But I feel like if you do like a nice little collage picture with a bunch of makeup and concealers, you will definitely be able to pick that out, and you will definitely be curious like what the heck is this. So I do feel like he did a really good marketing choice with that. So I think we just twist it. Ow! Oh, that star. That hurt. Ooh, okay, so this is the fancy applicator. Apparently it holds a bunch of product because it has a hole in the middle of it. I know a lot of people did like the hand thing where they literally just kept swatching and swatching. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to waste product. But overall it looks pretty cool, so I just want to swatch it. Ooh, okay, so that's the shade right there. You can definitely tell against my hand. It is very light. I hope that's not too light for me. It feels very creamy though, like really nice. Like I feel like I might like this concealer. It's very light, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Okay, let me dip this in here again, and we're gonna just put it under my eyes. It says a little bit goes a very long way. So I'm just gonna do one side for now. The box does say to just like dab it with a little beauty sponge or with your finger or even like a concealer brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a damp beauty sponge right here. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be way too light for me, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, this is really light. I should have went a shade darker. Maybe I'll like it this light, I don't know. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I like how it's blending right now. Again, I don't know if it's just because it's such a light concealer or if I didn't put enough on. Go in with a little bit more, especially on the top of my eye, and maybe just a little bit more right there. Overall, it feels really nice though. Like on the skin, it feels great. You know, we'll go heavier on this eye, see if that makes a difference at all. I normally never put like that much concealer on. Whoa, okay. That looks insane. Man, he's not playing around when he means like fair skin. Whoa. I will say, I feel like it just doesn't give as good of a coverage as I thought it would. You can definitely still see through to my veins and stuff on top of my eyes. So That's kind of interesting. I thought it would have fuller coverage, to be honest. All right, let's move on to the setting powder. Oh my goodness, look at that packaging. That's honestly really pretty. So I just got the translucent shade right here, which is for fair to light skin tones. And he has 8 shades of this, which is really, really awesome. I love how more people are bringing out powders of different shades. I feel like Fenty really brought that to the table as well. But like, oh my gosh, this top, ooh, okay, and look at the inside of that. It has a really nice just turn wheel right here, and of course, there's where the powder comes out. I always love powders that have this or like some kind of cap to it because powders can get really messy really quick. And even said there was like an extra long pull tab for people with nails. Makes it really easy to just take off this sticker. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, he said his translucent powder smells like cotton candy. That smells so good. Oh my gosh. Like, it smells better than my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna use this to set my under eye area. Just gonna set a little bit of my cheek area as well to see if that blurs anything. I will say, the powder is blurring. However, I feel like it's either the concealer or the powder, but it's picking up like on a bunch of bumps that I have like around my eye area. I don't know, I feel like the concealer is still creasing a little bit on me. So I'm just gonna put the rest of my powder away. I don't wanna put it all over my face because I'm having a good skin week and I don't want it to break me out because I haven't swatched this yet. So I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with some Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I'm gonna try to blend it a little bit into the Jeffree Star powder just so it doesn't look as crazy white, because this powder actually I feel like does oxidize products. You know, I think I'm gonna go in with a little more of this translucent powder because I feel like the concealer is creasing quite a lot on me. And I just read the package and it does say it's best if the powder is pressed into your skin. So let's just kind of smooth out the concealer a little bit more, go in with the powder and really press the powder in. Oh wow, okay, that looks a lot better, the pressing in. Ooh. All right, let's see what we can do to try to deepen this look up. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Clay palette that I've been loving recently, and we're gonna have some fun. Do like a nice natural look, I feel. Even though I feel like Jeffree Star isn't about the natural looks. All right, so I'm gonna dip into the shade Journey right over here. It's one of my favorite shades, and we're gonna put this into the crease. Whoa, this shade really appears on this concealer. Normally I have to like build this shade up. Next, I think I want to go into the shade Ember right here, this nice warm brown. I'm just gonna start putting this on the outer portion of the eye and then blending it into the crease. Okay, now I'm gonna take this, we're gonna go into the black. I never go into this color because it's so intimidating, but we're gonna do it. I want to bring some intenseness to the outer portion of my eye. I'm going to take my original little fluffy brush, dip into Journey again. I'm just going to kind of buff out the black. I'm going to go back in with the black a little bit, intensify it. We're just going to kind of slowly build it that way. I don't know how intense I want this black just yet. Okay, I'm liking that so far. I'm just going to take what's on my little brush that's left and kind of just smooth out the edges a little bit. And one more time, we're gonna go back into the Journey shade. I will say, eyeshadow goes over this concealer beautifully. Like, it's so easy to blend. It's not sticking to any like weird spots on my eye or anything. That's nice. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and go into this Solstice shade right here. It's one of my favorite shades. We're just gonna use this on the brow bone, blend out the edges really nicely. All right, so I'm still looking at my eyes. My eyes are still creasing, which I kind of guessed they were gonna crease. There's nothing I can really do about that, I feel. All right, I'm gonna go into the shade Ember again, and I'm gonna go on my lower lash line. All right, then I'm gonna go a little bit into Onyx, not a lot, and go to the very outer edge of the eye with it. Then I'm using my Dior Show Maximizer 3D Lash Primer to prep my lashes for some mascara. Then I'm heading into my Wonder Beauty Unlashed Mascara, my favorite recently. Oh, and I totally want to go into my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter today. I'm gonna put some at the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna take my finger, dip it in, and put a little bit just on the lid. Okay, now we're gonna go into some Smashbox Cali contour right here. I'm gonna go into this dark shade right here, and we're just going to contour it up a little bit. I also think I'm just gonna use the blush that comes in this palette as well for a nice warming blush. I think I'm actually gonna go into this blush and put a little bit on an eyeshadow brush and just very gently and lightly go over top of what I have on my eyes, just so we can kind of bring a little bit of color to my eyes. Then we cannot forget our beautiful highlight. Oh, the Samreezy highlighter. I would love to try a Jeffree Star highlighter though. Like, oh, I feel like his highlighters are on point from what I've at least seen. And I totally should have bought one, but I didn't. Right, I'm actually gonna use the very last bit of these two. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Kat Von D Signature Brow. We're just gonna use the last of these, and why not? While we're at it, we're gonna put some brow gel in, some Anastasia brow gel here. And for lips, we're just gonna put some number 7 High Shine Lip Gloss. There we have it, a full face using some of Jeffree Star's products. So overall, when it comes down to the Jeffree Star concealer, pick a slightly darker shade than you think you are. Because normally my foundation is like a very light to fair light kind of foundation, and when it comes to concealers, I usually pick a little brighter than that, so I thought this would be a really good one. I feel like I kind of made it work. I feel like my eyes still look a little ghostly, so maybe if I put like a slightly darkening powder under my eyes or mix it with a different concealer, I feel like it would work. I think it did give pretty good coverage. I wouldn't say it's like the best coverage in the world, but it did give a really nice coverage. It feels super light. I genuinely don't feel like I'm wearing concealer at all, which is awesome, because I feel like sometimes when you wear concealer, you definitely feel it. Like honestly, this feels lighter than my foundation I have on right now, which is kind of nice. As for creasing, I mean, I kind of expected it would crease in like the normal areas my eyes crease. I have pretty deep wrinkles under my eyes, so I'm not too surprised that it's creasing there. Every time I set it, it just keeps creasing. I feel like the creasing is a little teeny tiny bit better than like my other concealers have done. However, my eyeshadow went over beautifully. Like with the concealer and the powder, like my eyeshadow looks blended perfectly, no weird patches anywhere or anything like that. Then when it comes to the powder, I will say this is blurring. I feel like my pores where I put it are slightly blurred. Packaging overall, I think it's really fun and cute. It kind of reminds me of like a Barbie princess or something like that. I'd say the only complaint I have about this is that when I go to open concealer, I tend to put my hands like around the top like this, and I can feel this little star kind of, it hurts. It definitely hurts a little bit because it is pretty sharp. So I think that's my only complaint, this little star up here. It's just, it's way too sharp. I don't think about it, and if I were to go just grab and open this, I feel like I would get a little pinch. I definitely don't think this would like cut through my skin or anything, but I would definitely feel it. As for the powder, the packaging is honestly so freaking gorgeous. I love how like thin it is, because normally powders you get, like my Too Faced powder, there's a huge difference in size. Now this powder is $22 and you are getting 0.353 ounces. So this is my Too Faced Peach powder. I believe it runs for $36 if I'm not mistaken, and you get 1.23 ounces. So technically this powder is a little pricier than like a Too Faced powder, but I really do love how thin this is, because sometimes these powders are so bulky. It does have a nice little thing inside so powder doesn't get everywhere. It smells like cotton candy, which honestly smells so freaking good. It does have a really nice blurring effect. It doesn't make my skin look powdery at all. I will say I feel like there are just random bumps like that the concealer and powder are showing underneath my eye, which I'm not a big fan of. So maybe once I test this out to see if it breaks me out, I'll try applying it all over my skin, and then we can really see how it works. Overall, I have to give these a big thumbs up. I really enjoy them. I'm hoping they don't break me out. If they don't, definitely going to be using them again, because I love how lightweight this concealer is. It's so nice. So awesome job, Jeffree Star. I approve. If you guys want me to try out more of Jeffree Star's products, please be sure to let me know in the comments below what products you want me to try. I definitely think I want to pick up one of his highlighters at one point. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help support my channel. And if you're new to my channel, hi! I'm Amelia. If you guys want to see more beauty tutorials and reviews and just fun videos like this, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that is right down below. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way you guys will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.